Stunning revelations this evening that over 100 people still have gun permits, even though some did not get the necessary security clearance.
The Firearm Licensing Authority, FLA, made the revelation today at a meeting of the Internal and External Affairs Committee of Parliament. There
was also a damning revelation of an FLA worker going into the vault to give back a gun to someone with a matter before the gun court. TVJ's Andrea Chisholm has details.
It's another edition of the corruption scandal gripping the Firearm Licensing Authority, FLA. Here's Shane Dalling, the Chief Executive Officer.
We found cases where really incidents of wives reporting abuse by use of the firearm. Yet we found that the wife's firearm was taken and not the abuser. We found where the license holder was before the gun court and the wife spent weeks in hospital from the abuse. And the reports that the firearm, although it was taken, was returned to the license holder by staff members going into the vault and retrieving the firearm on behalf of the license holder.
To make it worse, Mr. Dalling said the person who retrieved the gun did not work in the department or the vault area. Now to another issue. Before June 2017, staff members were sending firearm applications directly to the board without the file being fully vetted by the authority.
The files are sent to the board and a decision is made without necessary security clearance coming in. And after in cases where the licenses have been granted, the security clearance comes in and there are adverse traces on the individual. It then placed us in an awkward situation in trying to retrieve that firearm from that person.
How many applications would you say breached the protocol before you were able to implement systems that fixed it?
Several, and we are still counting.
Just a ballpark.
We're over 100.
Over 100, under 200?
The numbers are going up as we go along each day.
Mr. Dalling also indicated that staff members were collecting money for applications. To help fix the problem, the FLA says its internal procedures are being strengthened. All firearm applications now have to pass through the Office of the Chief Executive Officer before they are submitted to the board.
The Firearm Act is being amended and provisions are being made in the legislation for criminal sanctions to be imposed in cases where there are certain impropriety on the part of the administration.
Andrea Chisholm, TVJ News.